What up YouTube? Welcome to another episode of One Amri TV. Today we're going to do a mid skin fade. So before we jump right into the fade, we're going to comb the ear out, make sure all the ear is lifted up off the client skin. Then we're going to go in with our trimmer to make that first guideline. We're going to go about 1 inch up. So we're going to do that until we establish a proper clean guideline, which is our first guideline. Then we're going to go in with our clipper all the way open. We're going up about another 1 inch. What we're doing right here is creating a second guideline. It's okay to go over because we actually wanted a clean cut, so no problem going over. Then we're going to open the blade 2 notch to work on that first guideline established by the trimmer. So now I'm working on that first guideline by doing small strokes, going with a flip, opening and closing the blade as needed to remove that first guideline. With the blade open and closed, you make small strokes in that working area to get the transition into place. Now I remove my first guideline created by the trimmer. I'm going in with my half guard, 0.5 guard, lever close to get rid of the bulk close to his braids. I'm taking my time because I don't want the clipper blade to entangle in his braid. This should be an easy haircut because in this haircut we're only going to use the 0.5 guard. So now with my clipper open, I'm going down with the grain to get the hair smooth and blend properly. Also, if needed, feel free to use the corner of the blade to get rid of dark bulk area. Now y'all can see my transition coming alive. Now that one side is finished, I'm going to turn the client to the other side and perform the same procedure. Also, I want to give a big shout out to my co-worker, Mr. Rocky, John, and Stacy. You can find Stacy, my stylist, on Instagram at whitehall_beauty_bar. John on Instagram at John Barber for Life. And also, if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. Always feel free to give us a comment, smash that like button and that notification bar to be notified whenever we do release new content. An existing subscriber, thank you for subscribing, thank you for the love, thank you for the support over the past years we've been doing this. Much appreciated. With my trimmer blade open and closing as needed to get the transition into place, we are making small strokes just to get that fade correctly. Basically, I'm doing the same thing as I did on the other side. For me, when I'm fading, I practice to do the same thing, so it's like a muscle memory. I'm not doing 2 different techniques on the 2 sides. And always study your clipper blade. Always know the level it cut and the adjustment and what to get from it. Now with my 0.5 guard lever closed, I'm doing the same thing, making small strokes, not too high. Whenever you are doing a fade like this, you don't want to make any long strokes because the client have braid. It could be cornrows, twist, dreads, or whatever on top. You want to make small strokes. You gotta use judgment. You're gonna go with a flip also. You don't want to push the trimmer straight up into the root of the dreads. So I'm going with a flip and small strokes to get my blend into place. As a barber, I always said it's okay to go over your work. It's best to go over it twice and make sure it's properly done than to rush it just to say, oh, I can do a haircut in 5 minutes, in 10 minutes, and that haircut is halfway near from finish. So going over it over and over to make sure you do a nice fade, a clean blend is no problem. So I'm using the corner teeth of my blade to take out those dark rows just to ensure I have a nice blend. So now for the shape up, I'm going to comb down those here at the front so I can get a nice straight line. I'm going to go in with my clipper blade open and go with the grain. You don't want to dig into his dreads, so I'm using my hands to part the dreads so I can ensure not cutting his dreads. Now that the hair is all cutting down, I'm going to go in with my trimmer to establish my shape up. I start from the center, work my way to the right side of his face. Then I'm going to go in with my 90-degree line. You can see the client has a thin hairline, so I'm not going to push it back. I'm just going to tap the front now into the C-cup and creating that half arch. Now to the other side, I'm going to continue with my shape up from the center and work my way to the left side of the client's face. I'm just tapping the line right now to establish that line because I'm going to go in with my straight blade razor to ensure a crispy, sharp shape up. Now I establish that shape up with my trimmer. I'm going in with my shaving gel just to prepare the lineup for the razor. With my straight razor, I'm taking my time to remove excess hair from his forehead. Now to the other side, I continue from the middle and work my way to the right side of his forehead. I want to give a super big shout out to all of who have been supporting my journey over the years. I'm making sure all the hair is moved from his face, taking out the sideburns since it's a bald skin fade. Now the haircut is finished, I'm going to remove the neck strip and make sure I cut all the hair from off the client's neck. You want to make sure it's a clean haircut. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comment box down below. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified upon releasing a new video. Thank you. See you in the next video. Peace out.